Welcome to our college algebra. Today we are going to solve this a couple of problems. In this case, we have to graph this relation. Our topic is other first degree relation. Okay. In this case, y is equals the first thing x plus 1. X plus 1 if x is less or equals than 2, and then the second case is negative 2x plus 7 if x is greater than 2. So for in this case, for x x less or equals than 2, we have to graph. We have x plus 1, right? And then for x greater than 2, we have negative 2x plus 7. All right, it's very simple. Here, just we have to look or give some numbers. In this case, I want to give some small numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3 for make the graph. I don't want to make the table. Just on my mind, in your mind, try to make the graph. In this case, take the point number 2 for the first one, the first case, y equals x plus 1. So if you give it 2, if x is equals 2, how much is y? See, well, at least let me write the sum table here. X, x. I'm gonna give some values for x here. So x and y. So give it a number. Let's give it 2. 2. When x is 2, how much is y in the first case? 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay. So in this case, if x is equals 2, y is equals 3, right? 1, 2, 3, right here. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Right here. I have one point there. All right. So this point is equals here 2, 3. All right. And then let's write another point. For instance, if you give it a number, give it 1 x, how much is y? 1 plus 1 is equals 2. So if x is equals 1, y is equals 2 right here. It is very simple. It is not hard. If you give it, for instance, 0, x, y is equals 1, right? So 0 and 1. And then so on. Negative 1, you give it the x, negative 1, x, negative 1 plus 1 is 0 right here, right? And so on. So this is a one graph. It's one side graph. Let's go to the second one. Same thing. The same values here. Oh, let me write 0. This is the first case. That's x x plus 1. Here, let's write negative 2x plus 7 in this side. So just for make the graph, but you can do it in your mind, okay? In this case, in the second one, when x is equals 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 plus 3 is 3 is 3 right here. Y is 3 right here, right? So right here is 3. All right, the next one, negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 plus 7 is It's 5. Alright? We have 5. It's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is let's give it different numbers, not the same, because sometimes it's confused here. Let's write it here. The first one is okay. Let's give it for start the same point 2. So here we know that is y is here. It's gonna be 3. So 3 is fine right there. The next point, give it let's give it 4. What number? 4x. 4x. Negative 2 times 4 is 8. Negative is negative 8 plus 7 is negative 1. So negative 1 right here. X when x is 4, alright? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, and then negative 1 right here. Right? You have 1 point there. So it is enough. Well, at least let's 5 for instance. Let's give it one more. 5. 5 negative 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 plus 7 is 3. It's 3 right here. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and negative 3. 1, 2, 3. Something like this. All right. So our graph is running like in this way. All right, guys. So it's very simple. Some points right here, another point right here, right here. Just graph the relation. This is our main object. So just we need to graph about this relation. Okay, this is the graph. This is the graph. I mean, let's write right here. No, we don't have to write the problem. This is the problem belong to here. All right. So let's erase it and try to erase this problem. Let me write another one. But this one, this is a relation. This another problem is a function. Now graph. That's right. Graph y equals absolute value x minus x. All right. Let's see. Very simple. Let's write them. Make the graph. Let me make the little graph right here. That's very simple. This is y, this is x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's graph this this function. Again, let me we don't need to make the table, but let's write the table here to see, because I'm gonna explain. Sometimes it's a little confused. This is y, and then let's try give me some values. Let's use some values. Negative. Start with negative numbers. Negative 1, 0, left 1, 2, 3. All right. If x is negative 2, but this absolute value is negative 2 right here, negative 2x, and then minus x. What I mean this? Let's write right here the problem. Negative 2, when absolute value the negative 2 is 2 minus 2, all right? Because it's a negative. Minus negative 2, this is equals 2, right? Negative times negative is positive, as not 2 is 4 here. It's plus. When you subtract the a negative number change to positive, so it's 2 minus negative 2 is equals 4, right? So here is 4. So let's write here negative 2 and 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have this point right here, okay? Negative 2 and 4. This is our point. Let me write right here. Negative 2 and 4. And you have that point over there. Let's do another one. Negative 1. Again here, look at this in the graph. Right? Negative 1. Negative 1. We are talking about this problem here. Let's write absolute value x minus x. Alright? Minus x right here. It's the problem. Alright? Here you have negative 1, but it's absolute value. Negative 1 is 1 minus negative 1 here is equals 2. Right? So negative 1 right here, negative 1x and 2. Right? I have another point there. So now 0, here we have 0 minus 0 is equal 0 right here. But look at this. This is very important. That's why I'm graphing this. 1 now. Now is 1. X is equals 1. Alright, absolute value 1 is 1. It's 1 right here. Minus 1. Right? Minus negative 1. Yeah, it's minus or positive. Minus is 0. It's equal 0. Right here is 0. Right? The other point, 2. 2, absolute value 2. You have 2. Minus 2. Minus 2 is 0, right? So 0 right here. 3. X is 3 minus 3. Absolute value 3 is 3 minus 3 minus 3 is equal 0. So that's it. So on. So our graph is look like this. See, in this case. That is why it's very important. We don't have to graph, but at this time you must to be able to do in your mind. This is the graph. The graph here is y equals absolute value x minus x. See? That's you don't have to just try to show you how to find those numbers. Sometimes it's confusing. How? Oh, how? Why is that?